Welcome to a new video, and yes, we are back in here, back inside, because of snow. As you saw my other video, and this is actually the first video, first weekend short game Saturday of 2021. That sounds ultimately strange, and it's quite ironic that we're starting 2021 inside because of snow. Anyway, this is a simple idea and a simple wrist move that changed my short game forever. I was always very stiff-wristed, always then got very too much the opposite way and a bit flicky and a bit scoopy. But this idea changed my short game. And I know it's going to be a massive factor in your understanding and changing your short game too. Let's get to it. I promise you, people think about areas in which they can improve their golf swing. It very much becomes just the driving range, or potentially the golf course as well. Why not be able to fix your game from home? So the first place we should definitely start this is where and what two scenarios that people go wrong. Scenario number one, people that stand here, and golfers stand here, again, I'm going to tell you, I've been guilty of this. Thumbs work pointing backwards, logo of the glove works towards the camera, and then they have to create the opposite motion on the way through. So a motion which looks very static with the body, and like this on each of the short game shots. The other scenario is we get a little bit too wooden and we start working a little bit like a seesaw. This leaves us open to fats, thins, those horrible, nasty pieces of work. Minging. Absolutely minging. Can't take any fats, can't take any thins here, but ultimately, it's a pretty hard floor. That seesaw move would look very much like this and this, which gets us into a heap of trouble. Okay, enough of what's going wrong. Let's get into what these wrist motion we want to have. This is the wrist motion. This is going to be so good for your game. So the things you're going to need is a head cover. I'm going to use my putter head cover and just a close-up of me showing you the correct motion. Right wrist. And what I would say about this is, if you're left-handed, it'll be just the complete opposite motion. So all we're gonna need is that head cover, and we're gonna pop it underneath our right bicep and tricep. And again, if you're left-handed, just do the complete opposite with this. So, what we're looking to have here is the wrist make this motion. It wants to cup a little bit on the way back, but that thumb stays pointing towards the ground. And on the way through, we're gonna feel like that palm stays pointing to target, and our body pivot lets that club release. Now, the one thing I would say is, I never want to feel that my wrist is stiff. I never want to feel that they're too, what I would call flicky. It wants to feel soft in its motion. So I feel as though it sets on the way back and then releases on the way through. Now, you'll be thinking, Alex, how do I get that motion at home? I can't tell with divot. Obviously, we don't want to chip a ball in here because I would get absolutely murdered on my other half, and for none of us, that would be a pretty sight. Wouldn't be very good, that. So this is how you can do it from home. Grab that golf club, grab it just below the low good area on your shaft, and have it running up your left hand side. Left hand on right shoulder, and again the opposite way round, and the head cover under the opposite arm if you're left-handed. And I want you to make a motion where you feel as though lower half's open to the upper. It's important you get that right. We work it back, we create a little bit of a cupping of the trail wrist on the way through. As you rotate through, what I want you to feel is we just get the butt end of the club or the grip area just touching us on the way through. Now, you might have seen me videos saying don't let it hit you, don't let it hit you, rotate around. Well, yeah, that is correct. But on the other note, I don't want you to feel like you're digging and pressing this angle. This is a great way of you feeling as though you're releasing that bounce on the way through. It's not jamming into my side, it just wants to feel as though it's touching on the way through. So create some motions doing this. It's a real great feeling. So if you've got space to go down towards the ball now, this is the motion we want. Back, through, back, through. Gives you the best feeling for your short game. I promise you this. So there we go. Simple wrist feelings to help you improve your short game. Thanks so much for watching the first short game Saturday of the year. We are officially back to normal from next week. I know the kind of videos have been a little bit all over the place the last few days. you know what, it's been nice. A few days off, a few bits of time to relax, recharge, and let's get ready to smash your game in 2021. And I still can't get used to saying that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button by joining this team, and see you soon.